Hey everyone, it's Jacob here with another video, and today I want to talk about something so important, and that is empathy. And today I want to share 4 strategies for how to practice empathy. And these are not my strategies, these are things that Brene Brown has talked about. And I actually quoted her in my book, The Future Leader, sharing these strategies, and she's written a lot about this. She's done some fantastic work on this. And there's actually a really great animated video that she put together where she goes over these things and shares the story behind it. But I still think that it's worthy to go over what these things are, because now, again, more than ever, we really need to make sure that we are practicing empathy, because we're living in very tough, turbulent times with COVID, with Black Lives Matter. There's just a lot of stuff happening out there where I feel like we need to put a little bit more time and attention towards empathy. So first, what is empathy? Empathy is really about putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, understanding their perspective, where they're coming from. I think Brene Brown talks about it as being able to feel with somebody else. And that is very different than sympathy, which is simply about saying, I'm sorry you feel that way. Empathy is really trying to feel what the other person feels. And she talks about 4 strategies that, again, I think are very simple to implement and are very practical for all of us to do. The first is perspective taking. And perspective taking is, again, putting yourself into somebody else's shoes, trying to imagine a time when you felt a similar way, trying to think of a time where you had a similar experience, right? Taking perspective, where is that other person coming from? And as Brene Brown talks about, this requires a little bit of vulnerability, because you have to unlock something inside of yourself that might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, that might make you feel a little bit vulnerable. And that is how you connect with somebody else when they want to share something personal with you. So really putting your perspective taking hat on, again, trying to understand where that other person's coming from. The second step is staying out of judgment. This is something that all of us are guilty of. Somebody tells you something and we're very quick to oftentimes jump to some sort of a judgment or conclusion, or you probably did something to warrant that happening, or you always act like that, or they're weird, I'm not surprised that that's going on. Like, we're very quick to jump to those kind of judgments or conclusions without really understanding the whole narrative, the whole story of what's happening. So instead, the important thing here is just to listen. Just listen, that's it. Don't jump to any conclusions, don't jump to any judgments, just listen. The third strategy is recognizing the emotion that somebody else is experiencing. Is it hate? Is it anger? Is it frustration? Is it sadness? What is it that that other person is experiencing? This is, I think, one of the most crucial cornerstones of empathy, is trying to really pinpoint what that emotion is. And the last stage of this is communicating that you understand that emotion. So somebody comes to you, they come to you with a problem or a situation. I understand you're feeling stressed. I understand you're upset. I understand you're unhappy. I understand you're feeling very resentful. Like, whatever it is, whatever that emotion is, whether it's good or bad, but it's really making sure you understand it and convey that understanding. And these are the 4 strategies that Brene Brown recommends to practice empathy. And again, quick recap: perspective taking. Where's that person coming from? Second, stay out of judgment, don't jump to conclusions, just listen. Next, recognize what is the emotion that the other person is experiencing. And the last stage, communicate that you understand that emotion, and try to put yourself in that position. When did you experience something similar? How did you feel? What did you do? And then you can respond accordingly. I think these are wonderful strategies for all of us to practice in our organizations and in our lives as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you can start to implement these things in your life and at your company. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on LinkedIn or Facebook, leave a comment, a like, a thumbs up. Let me know you watched the video and what you thought of it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Check out futureofworkpodcast.com for more content, and do me a favor, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or whatever your preferred channel is. Thank you.